channel. So today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some Dollar Tree spring farmhouse DIYs. Before we begin this video though, I want to tell you something. In this video I'm going to be using a product that is not from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to show you how I would have made it using Dollar Tree products, and then also use a product, like I said, that's not from Dollar Tree. The reason I'm doing that is in my last DIY video, I made a cube organizer, and people were saying that you can get a cube organizer for a less expensive price in other stores. And that is the truth. Not everything I'm going to do on this channel is going to be the best bang for your buck, and that's just the truth. A lot of what I do is, but not everything is going to be that way. When I do Dollar Tree DIYs, I like to stick with just Dollar Tree products. I don't feel right uploading a Dollar Tree video and being like, oh, this is a Dollar Tree DIY video, and then I just use like one thing from Dollar Tree. So when I do Dollar Tree DIY videos, I tend to stick with just Dollar Tree products, and sometimes it's not always the biggest bang for your buck. I could have made that cube organizer with a really inexpensive piece of wood from Home Depot, had them cut it up for me there, and that would have been much cheaper, but it wouldn't have been a Dollar Tree DIY, and I would just feel weird doing that. But because people were saying that about that DIY video, I decided in this video to show you guys, like I said, the way to make something using Dollar Tree products, and then also buying it for the same price somewhere else already made, so I can show you guys, you know, Dollar Tree isn't always going to be the best bang for your buck. And maybe I will slowly start incorporating that into my Dollar Tree DIYs. If I'm able to find something for a less expensive price somewhere else than it would be for me to make it with Dollar Tree products, maybe I'll start incorporating it, but I'll still be using Dollar Tree products to really pizzazz it up, and that's what I show you in this video. So I'm going to try to slightly switch things up so that it's still a Dollar Tree DIY video, but it's also giving you guys other options. So if that sounds good to you guys and videos you would like to see, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments that that's what you want to see, because I'm not entirely positive, because like I said, like I feel bad sometimes because I'm like, I feel bad calling this a Dollar Tree DIY and it's not entirely. Let's try this out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Now let's begin the tutorial.
Let's start with the clipboard. From Dollar Tree, you're going to pick up some picture frames. Now Dollar Tree right now is carrying these picture frames that already have clips attached to them. I really like them. They have a galvanized metal look to them. So what I'm doing is I'm taking 9 of them and I'm gluing them all together. I'm creating 3 rows with 3 frames in each of those rows, and then I attach the 3 rows together. So again, I have 9 frames total. If you can't find these exact picture frames, they are 2 by 3 inches, so you can get one similar at Dollar Tree. If you can't find ones that have clips on them, you can always buy the clips in the like office school supply section, and you want to glue the clips to the picture frame. Make sure you use E6000 glue, because if you try to glue it on with hot glue, it's just going to fall off once you try to open the clip up. Because I used hot glue, I want to secure the back, and I'm using popsicle sticks to do that. If you use a more heavy-duty glue like E6000, you don't have to use popsicle sticks, but I'm just going to use popsicle sticks to make sure all of the picture frames really stay nice and neat near each other without falling off. So you can leave your clipboard just like this. That's $9 right there, $10 if you use popsicle sticks. You don't even have to use 9 picture frames. But I decided to do a little bit more, so I'm taking 8 bamboo cutting boards from Dollar Tree and some E6000 glue, because I want to make sure this thing doesn't fall apart, and with hot glue it probably will. And I'm just gluing them all together. So the top and bottom rows have 3 bamboo boards glued together, but they're glued vertically. And then the middle row only has 2 bamboo boards, but I glue them on horizontally. You could always use 9 boards and glue them on all vertically. The reason I didn't do that is there's a lot of space left over at the top then that way, and I just didn't like the way that I looked. I just wanted just enough space so that the welcome sign looked nice, rather than like there's just all this space with a tiny little welcome sign. So I let that glue on the boards dry overnight, and then the next day I picked it up, make sure that the boards were all good to go, and then I attached the picture frames. I used a hot glue gun to do this. A hot glue gun will be okay, but the main reason I used a hot glue gun is just in case I ever want to take the picture frames off, I can, and I can use them for another DIY. But if you don't want to do anything like that, use E6000 super glue, and this shouldn't go anywhere. I wanted to add a little saying to the top. Dollar Tree carries a bunch of different things that you can use. You can use their wall art stickers. They have ones with a bunch of different sayings. Hobby Lobby has these little wood pieces for $1.49 in different sayings. There's this welcome one. I saw like a blessed and thankful one there too. But I'm going to be using this galvanized welcome metal sign that I got from Dollar Tree. I go ahead and I glued that down. I used my hot glue gun. Honestly, not the best for something like this, but I did that because, again, just like the picture frames, if I want to take it off later on, I can. The final thing I decided to do was add some greenery to this. I take the greenery off of the stems and then I place it on the board before gluing it down to get an idea of how I want it to look. And then I go ahead and I glue it down. So that is it for the clipboard. Honestly, you can take pieces away from this to make it suit your budget. You don't have to use as many frames. You don't have to use as many bamboo boards. You don't have to use any bamboo boards. You don't have to add greenery. You can make this suit your budget. So that's it for the clipboard. Now moving on to this wheelbarrow. Okay, so this is where I kind of wanted to show you guys, you don't always have to do what I do, and there are other options out there. Dollar Tree is not always going to be the cheapest option. So I'm going to show you guys how I made the wheelbarrow out of Dollar Tree products first. And what you're going to start off with is some round wood stems. They have round ones that are more like chubs, and the log looking ones, you want the rounder ones. I also picked up 2 of these back scratchers, and these are going to be holding the wheel. Then you want one of these galvanized buckets, as well as some Jenga pieces. What I did is I took 6 of those wood stems and I glued them to each other. I couldn't find anything at Dollar Tree that was big enough to be the wheel. Dollar Tree has little toy trucks, but the wheels on those trucks are too tiny. And then like you can use like the ribbon cardboard piece, but I thought that it wouldn't work with the weight that I was going to have inside of this. I was also thinking like a plate, but then at the end of the day, I was just like, you know what? I think the wood chubs would look cute. After I had all the wood glued together, I then start to glue in the back scratchers. So I put some glue in the inside of the hand looking part of the back scratcher, and I place that against the inside of the little like wooden wheel. And then I glued the other back scratcher, so that one is glued to the first back scratcher. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can see what I'm talking about. While the back scratchers are being glued to that wood, you kind of want to open them up so that the galvanized bucket can be placed properly on there. Now the galvanized bucket, the very bottom of it is what can be attached to those back scratchers, but honestly there is not enough surface for it to attach well to the back scratcher. So that's where the Jenga pieces come in handy. You glue 2 pieces of the tumbling tower game to the edges of the bucket, and that way there's a good surface for that to be attached to the back scratchers, because without that, honestly, there's nothing and it's just going to keep falling off on you. Then to the bottom of this, I glued 2 wood stems that were the same height. Now this is why I'm saying not everything is always going to be cheaper when you make it from Dollar Tree products. This is $5 right there, and it still needs to be painted. Or you can go to Target, the Target dollar spot, and they have wood barrels already made that you can just buy at $5 and you don't have to paint them. So what I did to my Target wood barrel is I put one of the Dollar Tree wall art stickers on there. I put the blessed one, and then I took some floral foam from Dollar Tree and I placed it inside of the barrel. I went ahead and made sure that the foam was perfectly aligned inside of there, so it was very tight and it wasn't going to go anywhere. And then I added greenery, and Dollar Tree is the place to go for greenery. It's $1 for, you know, their stems, and you know, the stems that you get from Target, especially in the dollar spot section, they're never just $1. They're like $3 and they only have like 3 flowers on top of them. In my opinion, Dollar Tree is the place to go for greenery unless it's on sale at Hobby Lobby and Michael's. So all I did was I took the greenery off of the main stem and then I just put them inside of the floral foam. I ended up using 3 of the lilac greenery bouquets. And remember, Walmart is always a great option. Walmart has floral bouquets for only 97 cents. This one was 97 cents and it's nice and full. I took them off of the stem, so I had a bunch of different individual stems and I put them inside, and it really made this nice and full. And then the final thing I added were some carrots from Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is definitely my favorite place to get craft supplies, but when it comes to creating a specific craft, in total, it might not always be your best bet. You might need to get some items here and there if you want to make like get the most bang for your buck. Or you can check out other places like Target and might just find what you're trying to make already done at a less expensive price. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I really do like all the DIYs in this, and I'm really loving my spring farmhouse decor I have going on in my house right now. It is so cute. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.